Moto pumping. Always be courteous to the machine and let them know if you would like a receipt or not. They will remember this when they take over, and your courtesy could possibly be rewarded.
Apologies make lousy parachutes.
Alright. Welcome to another Lone Wolfer Garage. And as always, I am your host, the Lone Wolfer, and I am on my girl, Michelle, the 2009 XL1200N Nightster. Yeah, it's been a while since folks have actually seen me riding Michelle on this channel. Actually, it might have been a little more than 2 years ago, the last time I actually had a video where I was riding this particular bike, but I can't be certain. There might be one in between there where I did some work and did a test ride on it. But yeah, for the most part, I don't make vlogs on this particular bike really at all anymore because the She-Wolfer dominates the saddle on this here machine. But yeah, I needed to get out and away from the shit show, for lack of a better term, that is the Lone Wolfer Garage right at the moment, as we are having some major septic issues. Yeah, the She-Wolfer and I are in the middle of some unsightly and unwanted renovations to the house, possibly connecting up to the sewer for the town, dropping a shit ton of money on that, or dropping a smaller shit ton of money on new parts to our aging septic system. We have not decided yet on what we're actually going to do. Still waiting on some quotes. I needed to escape, and I really wanted to take out the Sportster. I have not been on this bike probably in over 2 months. Last time I took it out was when I redid the switches on this particular machine. It had the old black switches that the symbols had worn off of, and the only way to get the ones that were engraved were to go the chrome route, which I was perfectly fine with because it's got the chrome handlebar, some chrome accents here, a few more chrome accents, just kind of really make it pop in the right way for me. And again, as I said, they have the engraved symbols on them, so those won't be wearing off anytime soon. So anybody who might get on this bike and not be familiar with the controls will have a better sense from the visuals indicated on the switches, along with the words. The words are there too, so that helped. The switches were completely blank after so many years of this bike being ridden hard and put away wet. For those of you who are newer subscribers or just finding this video and my channel, I have actually had this bike since brand new in 2009. I bought this bike at the fabulous Las Vegas Harley Davidson dealership. You know, I had moved to Vegas and decided that I was gonna buy a Harley with my best friend and ride through the desert together. And it might be hard to believe, but this bike has 92,848 miles on it, give or take about 3,000. There was a time period where I did not have a speedometer on this particular machine. I was doing a whole lot of work, and when I raised the handlebars up, the speedometer cable was not long enough, and I just didn't have it on there. And then my friend, who's a police officer, yelled at me and told me I was a stupid idiot. And he's right, I was a stupid idiot. So I mounted it down here on the side. So we'll say there's 93,000 miles on this bike. Easy. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, I do most of the work on this particular bike myself. I have rebuilt the clutch a couple times now. I have replaced gaskets in the top end a couple times now. They like to weep. Not sure why that is. I do try and always warm the bike up correctly, and I have taught the She-Wolfer to try and do the exact same. It just seems like it's one of those inevitabilities on these bikes that they tend to weep a little bit. Regular oil changes, regular spark plug changes, regular primary fluid changes. I try to do all of that. Well, not spark plug changes. I try to change both the fluids at 3,000 miles. I'm not actually sure where we're at right now for that, but we're probably coming up to a necessary fluid change, as the seasons they are changing and this bike will not be ridden very much. It's an inevitability here in New England. It just gets so crappy and cold, and then it starts to snow and they put salt on the roads and it's just a nightmare. So we end up parking the bikes and only really taking them out for special occasions when we know we're going to be able to wash them off, so that we can make these things last forever. Because this particular bike, this is a family heirloom now. I am never going to sell this thing, as I don't think I'd be able to actually get any money for it. I forget just how fun this bike is. It is so light and nimble. So if you have a Sportster and you've not upgraded your suspension, anything else would be better than what it comes with. Anything. Literally anything. So just upgrade your suspension. And if you want to check out the Progressive installs or some reviews on it, you can find those in the videos on my channel. Maybe I'll try to put up some cards here or something, or link them at the end, maybe. I don't know. That seems like a lot of work. Man, this is one of those just beautiful fall New England days. It's about 65 degrees outside. You know, there's that little bit of a nip in the air when you start moving through it, just because, you know, the sun isn't quite hitting us dead on anymore. But it is unseasonably warm, and yeah, I just had to take advantage of it. I just had to. And I had to get on my old girl Michelle. And since I am way behind on vlogs, I figured maybe this could be a quick one that I could pump out later tonight and get up for the world to see, and remind you that I am still alive and that Michelle is still tearing up the streets. What a wonderful, absolutely beautiful sound coming from this bike. I just forget how amazing it is. I love motorcycles, and this one is my first love. She will always be the one that brought me into the fold, the one that made me know I am now forever a biker. She made me a biker. In the comments down below, I'd love to hear you know, everyone sound off on what motorcycle made them a biker. What made them fall in love with riding motorcycles? What, you know, it could be the one that broke your cherry. It could be the fifth one in that actually made you love them. You may have just been trying things out up until number 5. That'd be kind of weird, but it happens, I guess. Maybe. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below, what bike made you into a biker? What bike made you know that you were forever going to have 2 wheels, or sometimes 3? I consider trikes and those other 3-wheeled contraptions bikes. Ease in the breeze. That's all that matters to me. But let me know down below if you have anything else you want to talk about. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. If you like this one, give it a big old thumbs up. If you don't, keep on trucking. And if you have not subscribed, you should do that. It's free. Rock on.